Cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Apa. For those who have been following Apa for quite some time, you know I'm currently blanching some meat here. So Apa today is going to make a very famous Chinese traditional confinement dish, which is called pig trotter vinegar. Now, of course, I'm not cooking for the sake of confinement, yeah, but because this is a very popular dish, it's a very appetizing dish because it's very sour, and for those who are doing confinement, this dish can actually effectively enhance your milk production. Yeah, my wife told me that. Yeah, I didn't know. My wife said at least increase by 20-30% after eating this dish. All right, now let's start here. Let's look at the ingredient here. Of course, I'm blanching some pig trotter here. Okay, you're going to see the pig trotter later. And also, I also adding some 3-layer pork. And the main ingredient here is actually the ginger. Okay, it's actually the ginger. I have about quite a lot of ginger here. Actually, for those who are really doing for confinement purpose, they will eat a lot. They will put a lot more. But I think this should be more than enough. Okay, this is the amount I'm putting. And I have a few slices of dried chili to give it some kick. Okay, and I'm going to add in some egg. Yep, some egg to it and boil together. The egg will taste very nice. Here, which I'm going to put it in this. Okay, I'm going to put the cloud ear later, but it is optional. Yeah, it's not common to put the cloud ear here. Now you are seeing is actually a bowl of sweetened dark vinegar, which is the soul of this dish. And remember, it's a sweetened type, yeah, not the normal dark vinegar, yeah. So the golden ratio between dark vinegar and also the water is always 1:1. If you want it stronger, then you can actually add a bit more vinegar than water. It's really up to you, okay? But my best recommendation is 1:1. Now, if you can see from here, is the blanching process is still going on. You can see the impurities coming out from the meat. Now, if you want to see a more complete blanching process, you can always look back at my bak kut teh video, where you can actually see the full, more complete process of blanching process there. Okay, so you can actually after this, I'm going to wash it thoroughly. Yeah, wash all the meats thoroughly under running water. Okay, so now let's start cooking. I have put a bit of oil into the pot, and then first thing we need to do is to stir fry our ginger. My apology if you actually feel my voice is a bit different than what my hand is doing, because I lost some of my voice just now because of the microphone has no more battery. So I actually using dubbing, yeah, dubbing right now to incorporate the voice inside. Okay, so let's put in our ginger. Okay, as you can see from here, I have actually smashed my ginger, okay, so that the flavor can come out more easily and to infuse into the oil. And now you can actually smell the very, very fragrant flavor coming out from the ginger itself. Okay, so we give it few stir. I hope you can smell this ginger flavor. It is very, very fragrant. Okay, after this, we are going to add in the dried chili. Okay, then we stir fry two of them together. Actually, immediately now you can smell some very nice fragrance coming from these two ingredients itself. Okay, after this we are going to put in our nicely washed and blanched pig trotter and some 3-layer meat. Okay. And then I'm going to get my sweetened dark vinegar. Okay. Followed by the same amount of water. If you have for hot water, by all means use hot water so that it won't bring down the heat of the wok. Okay. Now as you can see here, my water, the soup is not enough to cover all the ingredient. So what we need to do here is we have to make sure we have enough soup to cover all the ingredient. So I will be adding more 1-to-1 ratio sweetened dark vinegar together with hot water in order to cover the ingredient nicely. Okay. And then we are going to continue, bring this to boil. As you can see from here, I have added enough vinegar and water mixture to cover all the ingredient, and it is now nicely boiling. Okay, so now we can actually add in the rest of the ingredient. So first of all, I'm going to put in the cloud ear, which I mentioned just now. This is totally optional, not common for people to put this in, but I don't mind. Yeah, home cooking is always like that. Yeah, just put whatever you like to eat inside, no right or wrong. Then you have some egg. Yeah, the egg, I'm telling you, is going to taste very nice. Yeah, it's going to soak up all the nice juice, and you will love it. Yeah, you will love it. It will taste as good as the meat, maybe even better. Okay, so but of course you may not want to leave all your egg on top of the soup. You can slowly use some spoon to gently push it in. And what I'm doing here is actually adding 2 tablespoons of rock sugar. Okay, of course we will do some final seasoning before serve. So don't worry about the taste right now. We will do the final tasting later. And now we are going to lower down the heat to low fire and close the lid and let it simmer for 45 minutes. Okay, so after 45 minutes, it's actually ready to be eaten. But it really depends on your personal preference. Some people prefer their meat to be more softer and the skin to be more softer. I prefer more spongy. Springy. Okay, so I will eat after 45 minutes, but for my wife and my mother-in-law, they will prefer softer. So I will off the fire by then. After the 45 minutes, off the fire and let it continue simmer for another minimum 30 minutes to even 1 hour to have a more softer effect. So it's really up to you. Yeah. Alright, there are some problems with my microphone, so this video you may sound a bit strange from you in terms of sound. My apology. Anyway, this is after about approximately 45 minutes under low heat simmering. Let's see what we have got. Ooh, I'm going to turn off my heat now. Okay, I'm offing my heat now. Let's see what we have got here. Ah, it's very nice. Yeah, you can see the springiness of my the pork skin. Yeah, this is the kind of consistency I want, and it has a very nice color here. Ooh, and I'm telling you, my egg is going to taste very nice. Okay, so now we want to do here, let me have a taste. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Soury, sweetened, and savory. Now we are going to add a bit more, add some sugar, okay, just to adjust to taste. I'm sorry, not sugar, salt. Yeah, salt. Sometimes people doesn't add salt to this dish, but I do. All right. Okay, I'm adding some salt, and I'm going to add in some sugar as well. All right. You don't need too much. Final adjusting there. Okay. Let me give you the final taste. Oh, perfect. Really perfect. Okay, so if you like this dish is done. Only if you are the one who prefer a much softened meat or softened mouth melting mouth feel of the meat, then you can actually cover the lid and let it simmer for another half an hour or so, because this is a cast iron. The good thing about cast iron is you can actually the heat retention is very good. You can actually retain up to 2 hours at least. This heat will retain up to 2 hours, something that normal stainless steel will not give it to you. So meaning, even if you off the fire right now, you cover the lid, it will actually continue cooking slowly over the next 1 or 2 hours. So if you want it to soft, the meat to be softer, go and simmer it. If you don't want to be too soft, what I will do, I will actually remove the meat. Yeah, I will actually remove the meat out. If not, all the meat will actually melted eventually. I mean, not really melted, but become too soft to my personal preference. Okay, so now this is the very famous Chinese pork vinegar. If you like my video, do share out on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Above Facebook fan page. You click above the like and follow button, and follow up on Instagram, and also subscribe to Appa on YouTube. Again, my apology for the sounds of this particular sounds recording for this particular video, because some at least more than half of it is actually done through dubbing. All right, thank you very much. I see you again. Bye bye.